So let's make a piece of mixed media art. I started with the board that I already had a picture on that I never wanted to do anything with, so I just wanted to reuse it. So I put a coat of white chalk paint on it, and then I started using matte gel medium to add sheet music, decoupage sheet music on there. And the reason I use matte gel medium is because it takes paint better than using Mod Podge. So when you're doing a mixed media and you're going to paint over top of it, you want to use the matte gel medium. So after that dries, I'm going to add several coats of DIY paint, and I'll let that dry. So I need to pick out my design, so I laid out several of the stencils that I have to kind of pick the one that I like. And after I found that one, I taped it down, used some black DIY paint, and filled in the outline. After the outline is dry, I'm going to take some acrylic paint and start painting it in, kind of like a paint by number. Just kind of watch that stencil come to life. So I did this project in part of the Turquoise Iris's Creative Connection, where she told us to bedazzle part of your project. And to bedazzle means to decorate colorfully or elaborately, especially with shiny embellishments. So I'm adding little rhinestones to the piece to bedazzle it. I decided she needed something around her top, so I cut out pieces of the sheet music, and they needed to have a little aged look to them, so I tried several different techniques. I tried a brown glaze, which is an acrylic paint watered down. I didn't like how that looked. Then I tried to coffee dye the paper. I didn't like how that looked either. I had some brown wax, and I used that around the edges of the paper, just kind of give it an aged look. I like how that looked. So I went with that, glued those down, also made her a couple little feathers for her head or top of her hat. Added some more rhinestones, and then I felt like the piece needed some words to it. So I found a stencil that says "Be You," and then I highlighted that with the markers. Just kind of made the words pop. And then once everything is dry, or I also put some wax around the edges that kind of gives it a little more definition. And then once everything was dry, I coated that with Mod Podge.